Welcome to the AT&T Center. The Spurs return home tonight, and we got you covered here on Fox Sports Southwest as your San Antonio Spurs put their 5-1 record on the line tonight, hosting the Los Angeles Clippers. The Clippers come in with a mark of 4-1.
This league has right now. He never lets his team take a night off.
Jordan wins.
He gets a lot of little putbacks, a lot of lobs. Keep him under control.
Pau Gasol steps out, plays the free ball. Kawhi with a little stop. Leonard to Aldridge. He tries a three. Goodness gracious, what's going on here, sir?
Knocking down that corner three on him earlier.
Paul gets it right back from Jordan here. Always moving and penetrating and sets up. Here's Blake Griffin. And Redick. Outstanding free throw routine.
Exactly, but yeah, I mean, they're hanging their hat on the defensive end of the floor right now.
Leonard.
The first 6 games he took all last year, in his entire career.
Griffin knocks down the jumper. 4 on the shot clock. Griffin, huge advantage over Mills, and takes advantage with a jumper to knock it down.
You live with that.
Jordan inside. Finds Baamute, and he swishes a three.
And we haven't paid the price yet until that time.
Mills the miss, Griffin the dunk the other way. Here and Chris Paul up for the rebound.
Once again, you got to communicate in transition.
Mills. Back to Pau Gasol from the free throw line. That one is good.
Go ahead.
And Jordan couldn't finish, but Redick with it. Shot clock at 5. Redick cashes in from the corner. Griffin. Back to Redick. An and one on a free ball for J.J. Redick. That is Jamal. The turnover, and that fuels the Clipper fast break. And one for Griffin. Outscored him 27-7. Well, the Clippers are putting it on him here. Nicholas Laprovitola. Spurs 3 of 6 from deep. The other 2 came from Aldridge and Gasol. Griffin answers on the shot. Step back for Blake Griffin off the rim.
Yeah, but Bill, again, honest, I mean, you had Manu guarding Blake Griffin. Dwayne Dedmon is on J.J. Redick.
Manu, hallelujah. Anderson, back to Manu on the move. Got it! Swish around for a three!
He's floating to his right as he lets that ball go.
Felton wide open as Laprovitola fell down, and to Simmons with 7 on the shot clock. And Jonathan Simmons. Laprovitola for 3. Got it in! Oh, mama! In there, earned a spot in training camp here. And Crawford penetrates, and Rivers. And the tip in by Mo Spates. Oh my! And Spates brought to the rim. Leonard and Bertans, and here comes the silver and black.
To the floor. And Sean, to your point, they think he's going to get more athletic after the 2 ACLs here.
Jonathan Simmons defense. Rivers kicks it out. Wide open jumper is good again.
It's astounding to me. Those are Reggie Miller type numbers from the free throw line.
Griffin going to work against Aldridge. Nice move by Blake Griffin. All turnover.
Yeah, exactly.
Redick already in double figures. Nifty move to the basket.
Oh, he gets you.
Redick. It was deflected. Oh my goodness.
It's improved, but they just don't know how to win yet.
Exactly. Baamute into the paint and an and one.
Take it.
Chris Paul back to work. He draws the foul. That's an and one. 7 at one point, and now the Clippers have built it back to 17, which is what they had in the first quarter. And Leonard, the high floater. Kawhi with 14.
He needs a few more guys to come along with him.
And you got to play something at the other end, as Jordan has been stout. Griffin on the drive with the left hand, and Blake Griffin. And now Paul with 10 on the shot clock with the mismatch out there with Pau Gasol. Right between the legs. Loose one. Manu ahead. Mills will lay it up and in.
Oh, thankfully, Chris Paul missed that layup. Right down the lane. Or an easy one.
Yes, at Crawford, it was Baamute on that other play. Here's Gasol.
Blake Griffin, he's making everything, and now his confidence is soaring.
Now, Paul already has 7 assists as Griffin swishes this one.
To the bathtub.
Chris Paul, by the way, became the Clippers' franchise leader in assists last night in Memphis. It's 70-51. Crawford for 3.
Easy to shoot over the top of the guy who's 6'9".
Mills pass deflected and stolen, and Griffin will run in with the dunk. He had short on the lefty hook, and here comes Chris Paul again. Paul was their leading rebounder at the half. Point lead once again. Mills back to Aldridge, another 3. Got this one. Houston falls to 3 and 3, by the way. Underneath, there's the dunk to Jordan. Chris Paul handles that ball like it's a yo-yo.
Like he owns it.
And then just faces you up away, and Paul comes back up with an 8 on the shot clock. And there's Jordan to tip it down.
He was staring down Kawhi Leonard the whole time.
Leonard, no, Aldridge, yes! Baamute wide open for the easy 2. Pravitala with it out front. It's the big fella looking for help. And he found it. Dwayne Dedmon. Pravitala, the 3 ball. Got it! As Nicholas Pravitala.
For Chris Paul and DeAndre Jordan, Blake Griffin, those guys get back in the ball game.
Felt hands a difficult shot. 15-point lead. Now Crawford. Wow.
He's an absolute.
And thus, still a huge deficit going to the 4th.
And you can see that Doc Rivers is confident enough to lead that second.
Nicholas with the rebound. There's Mo Spates on it. Takes it to the hole, and a nifty bucket for Pravitala.
Small Crawford will do that to you.
That still may happen. Mills. Dedmon with the block. Forbes with 7 on the shot clock. Knocks down the jumper.
Johnson's established player, pretty nice defender.
There's Murray knocking down the 3. Felton back out. Crawford launches it and drains the long 3, which would double the amount that they lost all of last season here.
How crazy is that?
Yeah, as Spates continues to fight and ends up getting an and 1 out of it. The kind of night it's been for the silver and black. Murray went to the same high school, Rainier Beach, there in Seattle, and Crawford saying before the game he's like a brother to him. As Spates. And Rivers converts to make it 111 to 2014, I should say, the 14-15 season. Simmons, second effort score.
That was a great block there by Davis. Again, showing off that effort.
3 times with Felton on him, and Simmons was wide open, and then he feeds Lee.
Get a chance to face a guy like Jamal Crawford. They're out there guarding Chris Paul as well.
Pop goes to midcourt. Congrats to the Clippers as they win their back-to-back, and the Spurs fall to 1-2 at home.